What's up, everybody? Welcome to another multi-channel super stream with some amazing folks here in the Safuu and Safuux community. Yeah, baby! It's Wednesday, or maybe it's Thursday, depending on where you are in the world. And I am your host, Odinato, but we also have our special guests. Chalk Talk is in the house, the Greek DeFi guru, and our legend, Curtheus, Blockchain Poodles. And we do have a very, very special guest that is in the back studio there, waiting to come on stage with us and talk to us about Safuu. And we'll introduce that person in just a moment. But remember, we are we're a multi-channel simulcasting or multi-streaming on my channel, Crypto Pride's channel, Curtheus's, Greek DeFi Gurus, and NR Legend. And at some point, we're going to get Chalk Talk all set up as well, so we can stream it on hers and on Poodles as well. So the more, the merrier. There's not been an awful lot of action in the last couple of days in the Safuu world, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't seen an awful lot of FUD, but you know what? We'll see how things go. But first, let's... All right, remember, as always, you know the drill, babies. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, and we hope you are truly entertained. Yeah, baby. So I'm going to introduce our very, very special guest. She is in all of the live streams, always asks amazing questions, and we're going to try and get her on the yacht. We got to get this going. We got double the Chalk Talk. That's for half the price.
Wow. Love it.
Chalk is trying to upstage me. This is great. So you go on vacation to
yeah, twins.
Oh,
twins.
It's the Chalk Terror twins.
You can never have enough Chalk Talk.
Very true. Very true. I'd like everyone to help me have a warm, very warm welcome to our very special guest. Susan Emerson is in the house. Woohoo!
Hey, Susan.
Coming to you directly from Scotland. Susan is always in the live streams for pretty much everybody, even if she has to stay up till 3 a.m. local time. She is there. That is some serious dedication. Really serious. It's wonderful to have you with us, Susan. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So if you wouldn't mind, would you like to share maybe a few things about yourself? For instance, how you got into Safuu and anything else about maybe your crypto journey?
Yeah, I've been sort of dabbling in crypto for quite a few years, but kind of didn't really know too much of the ins and outs of it. So I got onto, a guy in the UK, a YouTuber called Simon Kenny. I'm not sure, Chalk, if you know Simon Kenny. But I started looking at his YouTube live streams, and you know, not heard of him. Really super bloke, and he mentions Safuu in one of his live streams, and I thought, wow, I've got to look into this a little bit more. And when I did, I saw that sort of like Brian was from Australia, and I'm also an Australian citizen. I've got an Australian passport and lived there for 27 years. So I thought, oh, that's quite interesting. I had a bit of a look into his background, and what I thought was the fact that he'd had a couple of projects that hadn't quite worked out was actually appealing to me, because you learn by your mistakes, and I actually saw that as a really positive thing, that he'd had some, I don't like to use the word failures, because you learn from it, and I thought, wow, it's actually got a lot of merit. So that's kind of how I kind of started the Safuu journey, was really via another YouTuber, and then doing a bit of my own research into the project.
Isn't that something? The power of YouTube, right? That gets you in. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So you said you've been in crypto for years now, right?
I would say quite a few years. I mean, I started off sort of like just in the normal sort of like, ETH and Bitcoin and, all like the sort of like the popular coins. But I've dabbled a little bit with a few projects like Wonderland Time and
a few.
So
you were in there too.
Yes, I was indeed. And, so I've had kind of a few quite sort of fun and sad experiences. But, it's all part of the learning and it's all part of the excitement. And as you guys always say, you never invest what you can't afford to lose. So even though I lost what I invested, the journey was quite fun, and I learned a lot in the process. So, I'm not crying about it.
Yeah, I think that's a great attitude too, Susan. It does hurt. It sucks when you lose money. Nobody likes to do that. You don't get in this to lose money. But if you get into DeFi, you're playing with fire and have to be prepared for the consequences. We all know that. There's a lot of new investors that maybe don't know that. But yeah. Pride,
Yes.
brother, going to Dubai. Are you
Yes.
still as excited now as you were when you won?
Man, I'm already packed. Like I said, I got my bag by the door. It's already ready. I had my checklist, make sure everything that's that got on my list is in my bag. I'm ready to go.
Right
Got all my
on,
outfits,
right
everything.
on.
My bag's packed.
Pride, when's your flight leave?
Mahalo.
I leave at 6:57 p.m. Eastern time on Monday.
Cool.
And then I arrive in Dubai at 7:35 p.m.
Are you
All right,
meeting
Chris,
anyone
you're
when
gonna
you
try
get
this
there?
again.
Do you have,
Well,
do you have a
me-
ride
me-
already scheduled, or you just?
Me and
Land
Pride on the
tonight.
same plane, so I'm pretty sure we'll
Oh man,
That's great.
That's going to be
That's
a
cool.
flight. I hope I don't see anything in the news saying that they had to divert to Reykjavik or something and land because somebody didn't want to talk about Safuu.
Right.
It'll be an international incident. All right, Curtius, here we go. Mahalo. Not right?
Mahalo. Yeah, you did good.
Mahalo.
That was great.
You're too nice. I'm working on it because when I come over there to
Nice.
Hawaii, I got to make sure I say it right. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Yep. You
How
got it.
How you doing, Curtius? You awake now?
I am awake. Funny enough, I woke up today and I was like, man, I am a year older. So
Oh, happy birthday, brother.
Happy
What?
birthday.
thank
Happy
you, thank you, thank
birthday.
you, thank you guys.
Uh-oh.
You don't
And
you don't
I
look like you're
figured,
50 at all.
so I figured, what better day to spend the morning with the other family before I have a lunch later on today with my family. And turning 32 today, so
Nice.
Congratulations.
thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
That's
Happy
really
birthday.
cool.
Happy birthday, brother.
We'd say happy birthday to
guys.
your brother, but we don't know him yet. So happy birthday, man.
Or do you? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I know, right? we need to find some way, everybody, to mark him in a way that only he would know about. But that's going to be kind of difficult. So we're going to work on that one. We know that twin action there. So yeah, we're going to keep our eye on you. Yeah.
I think we
Poodles,
need to nudge
what's up,
money.
brother?
Hey, Odonato,
Yes.
man, I am tired, bro. I'm tired. Last night, I stayed up for an amazing, super epic broadcast, and I didn't get to sleep until like, I don't know, after 3 a.m. East Coast.
Oh, wow.
But you stayed up
Dang.
for the Sean's
Yeah.
interview with the
I-
studio. Yeah.
We were
Oh.
getting to talking in the Discord, and like everyone was pumped. The community was on fire, like on the other side of the globe, and it had me pumped. So we were just going in with all the different things that go on in the Discord. It was, it was just, I couldn't sleep, and then there was some epic news coming out, and it had me pumped. And my wife was kicking me. She's like, bedtime, the kids are sleeping, you gotta get them up in the morning, like 3 hours, go to bed. I had to put the Bluetooth headset on, tune in, and text quietly.
So was she actually saying it like that? You need to go to bed. Was she yelling at you?
No, she just gave me Puerto Rican evil eyes.
Oh God. She should have yelled at you. It would have been better, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. But it's
NR,
a
what's
pleasure
up?
to be here, man, and I just am loving this journey that this entire crew that's right here, right now, in this moment of time, together, and everyone who's in the comments, and everyone who's in the Discord, and everyone who's a part of this community, man. I'm pumped for it. You guys should be too. This is a community on a different level. We are coming together and going through so many different roller coasters and so many different loop-de-loops together. It's just amazing how we come together, we support each other, and we pick each other up when we're down. And you know, if that person can't lift that person, we'll get 5 more people to come help out, and we are unstoppable. And I'm pumped about it. I'm super stoked.
Man, if I was not excited, I would be now, baby. Poodles always knows how to bring it. Oh man, he brings it with all the pizzazz, the flavor,
lots of energy,
the
for sure.
thirst for fun. Oh my God, yes.
Hey, we all bring.
I can't watch your video
uniquely and differently, and we all blend perfectly, and it just works.
Yeah. It forms like
there he goes again.
You're on my
Forms
no-fly
like
list
Voltron.
for an hour before I go to bed.
I wish I was
If I
on the
watch you
plane
before I
with
go to
you
bed,
guys,
I'll stay up.
Crypto Pride, man. I am super happy for you, but I'm super jealous.
I'll be the same way. If I was in that shoes.
How's it going, NR?
That's good, man. It's good. Happy to jump on. Thanks for having me. I almost didn't make it. I had to save a friend on the side of the road, had a dead battery. So then I had to hightail it to the office and get here. Saved him, made it to the broadcast. And how can you not be pumped after listening to Poodles, man? I mean, you know, he's just he's just got that vibe, man. It gets you pumped up, and you know, a lot of good stuff coming right around the corner, and not just with Safuu, but LSC. And it's cool to see everybody jumping in and supporting the OGs who are going off on you know, in that project, and not related to Safuu. Remember that, guys. You know, do your own research and all that good stuff. But it's just, it's great to see, you know, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, right on, man. Always glad to have you here, brother. Greek. Looks
Thanks
like NR was almost taking a page out of your book, but instead of being the one that needed to be fixed with the tire, he was fixing the tire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one stopped for me, okay? I had to do it all alone in the middle of nowhere.
If you weren't so far away, brother, I'd have came to your rescue, brother.
Me as well.
I never felt manlier in my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd take me about 23 hours to get there, but I'd come for you, brother.
Right.
Okay. I appreciate
Chalk, back from the wild, from her amazing vacation.
Gone for weeks.
Gosh. It was
killing me not being able to talk to you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it was incredible. 3 weeks vacation. I've never had 3 weeks.
Wow.
It was incredible. But you know why I can do that? Because of Safuu. That's how I do it. But anyway, that's a whole different story. But yeah, I had an amazing holiday. I tried to keep up. And thankfully, the last week has been pretty quiet, as we know. But even so, there's so many different forums to be, you know, and the price chat and the main chat and all the other things. It's so hard to keep up. But it's great to be back. And I am super, super delighted to have another girl on here.
Right.
Hey, Susan. And you know what? I missed your whole introduction because I had technical issues. We are going to catch up over many cocktails in Dubai.
We are.
Can't wait. So
Yes,
thanks for having me,
indeed.
Odie. Great to see you.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm glad that you were able to catch up to us after your trip abroad. And, and you're going to be joining us at the Dinner in the Sky.
Yeah, can't wait for that. But I just need to ask Susan one thing because she's the only other person here from the UK. Susan, I've been away for 3 weeks and the weather was just gorgeous and I am now freezing. Is that because I've been away in the heat or is it just freezing here?
It's not freezing where I am. I'm up in northeast Scotland, but I'm in a microclimate. So we get very good weather just in this little wee sort of patch here when it's really rubbish everywhere else. So
it's rubbish here.
Else inland, I don't know.
I have literally broken out the woolly jumpers. But anyway,
Oh God, y'all slang.
Let's move on to Dubai.
Willy jumpers, what is that?
Well, woolly, not willy.
Willy jumpers.
I think we call those
sweaters.
Sweaters.
That's something different.
You better be careful with that rubbish, man. It's gonna go.
Yeah.
Susan can just reach up there and bash
We
you.
told you we had news that'll blow your socks off.
Oh,
Yay!
dude! Is that some more amazing merch from the Safuu merch store from Ace of Spade?
Yo, they're not, but they do say.
Oh God.
Oh, love it.
That's great.
That is awesome, man.
They're
Ace
ready.
knows how
They're
to
ready.
hook up with the
When I
merch.
have that immediate news that's gonna blow your socks off, you're gonna hear about it.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Poodles
I love
never
you,
gets
Poodles, man.
excited.
You just bring it. No,
No.
not at all. So I got to say, Poodles, let me ask you a question. If you were your wife, would you say it's tiring being married to you?
I mean, she gets frustrated every now and again.
There we go. That's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. It's like, oh, you wear
But
me
I help
out.
her. She helps
mean-
me. Listen, in relationships, since we're on the topic, in relationships,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just like friendships, man. If you can't have a relationship with somebody that is your friend, like, I don't see how there could be a future there. So whatever relationship you're in, try to have the best relationship with that person you could possibly have on a friendship level, and then let the lovey-dovey stuff mix in with it. And if it mixes well and you guys can make each other laugh on a consistent basis and give each other advice, whether it's good, bad, negative, and different together, and you build and grow, that's the same thing that we're doing right here
Aw.
in this community.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Go
man.
And who-
Poodles.
And who could get mad at Poodles? He's always got a smile on his face. I mean,
Oh.
I wish I could have got
Right.
put
I can't listen. Since the day of the node thing, I apologize for the people that didn't get it, that weren't lucky, because that's all this was luck. 100%. Unless you were gold listed, it was luck, like quick luck. You had to be lucky quickly with fast Wi-Fi. So since the day that I got lucky, along with the 500 other people that got lucky and the 1,500 other people that got lucky, extremely lucky, I've had a smile on my face. We're just doing things together. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional over this. We're doing things together in this community, like in every aspect, that it's got a smile on my face. How could it not put a smile on your face? This stuff is this is my dopamine. This is my natural high from the community and the future that we are building together with each other. I'm smiling. I can't help it.
Oh,
You've missed your calling, brother. You missed your
Yeah.
calling. Susan, you were going to say something?
No, I was just wishing I would have got Poodles' marriage advice a few years ago.
oh
I've been
dear.
through 3 husbands.
You have to be friends.
Oh, Susan, we have got so much to catch up on, my love. Oh my God.
Right?
This right here. This is what it's all about, everybody. If you're watching whatever channel you're watching this on, this is what it's all about. I've been in DeFi for just a little while, just under a year. And I have to say that I have not experienced a community quite like this. In fact, I haven't really experienced community in DeFi or anywhere in crypto. And Susan kind of mentioned, touched on it earlier in her introduction, that she had been a part of Time Wonderland, as was I.
Oh, God,
and that was about as close as I think I was able to get to this. And it's not even in the same universe. I mean, I was active, I talked in the Discord and stuff like that, but there was no cohesion. And this community, not only just the folks on this stream, but other folks that maybe aren't part of the YouTube part, but they're involved actively in the community. It's what makes this thing tick. And I truly believe that if we didn't have what we have now, this strong bond with each other as fellow investors, I don't know if this project would still be there. What do you think about that, Susan?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I mean, I've not had a lot of experience in a few years, but certainly the Discord, I don't know who it was that was saying the other day, get into Coin Market Cap and start sort of like putting some positive bullish comments and stuff on there, and I went in there and started liking all the other comments that people had made. anyway, everyone kind of just piled in there and sort of totally overtook the platform. And I thought that was super. I don't know if it was just in Discord or if it had been in Twitter or other platforms as well. But all the Safuu comments were really positive. And I just think in general, 90% of the time, the Discord chat rooms, the price chart, main chart is really, really positive and fun. I mean, you get a few kind of weird things sort of like happening and not, but in general, it's fun and it's good, really good spirited.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, I wanted to share something, and I'm sure you won't mind. Susan and I have spoken prior to the stream, and she told me a little bit about herself. And I know this part you won't mind me sharing. Tell us about your mom. You know what I'm getting at. Tell us about your mom. This is free publicity for your mom. Go for it.
My mother is a monetized YouTuber.
Wow.
I need to get tips from your mom.
She's 76 years old. And she is, she's amazing. So her channel is called Grandma Griggly, and she does like crafts for kids, and she does recall and reminiscence, and a lot of other things. But yeah, she's monetized and has been for some time, and she's got a wee bit of crypto. She doesn't know a lot about it, but she's got some crypto on. I think it's Coinbase, and she talks about her bag. My bag. It's so down this week, and she's got sushi swap, and she's got Bitcoin, and this kind of thing. So she can talk the talk. And all her pals down, having coffee. They have no clue what she's on about.
Wow. Is she watching us right now? Is she watching your daughter?
I said no. I said I'll wait and see how I perform first before I give her the link.
Oh, I think everybody here will say 2 thumbs up. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Grandma Giggly on YouTube. That's
Grandma
your channel?
Griggly.
Griggly?
Griggly.
You got
Griggly. Okay.
I like the sound of it.
Put a link in the description below.
Yeah. After the broadcast, we'll get that put on the link, so anybody watching after, definitely. That is so cool. Your mom is in crypto. That is just amazing. Gosh. Anybody else have relatives at all that are in crypto? Yeah. What about it, Poodles?
During the bull run last year, I came running to the Thanksgiving table. Guys. Remember all that stuff that you told me was stupid, that wasn't real? They found out about it on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
So Community TV1 asks Greek, what's up with Save Moon? You got anything else to add to what you said?
Yeah, unlike Safuu, they talk, and they're no walk. Okay? So I know what it's like to be in a project now that actually does things and is transparent and says things and does things. So we are blessed.
Yeah, we are. It's hard to, it's funny. I try to look back on March 1st, how excited I was. I did my research. I had watched Brian's videos for the 2 weeks preceding, every day with my buddy Bobby. And, we both were of the same mind. It's like, wow, this looks like it could go all the way, but you never know, right? It's DeFi. It could rug. And then one day turns into a week turns into a month, and it went up to 300 and what was it, 20 odd or something, right? And I'm like, oh dear Lord, this is not happening. And then of course it goes down as everybody expected, and now we're just over $1 US right now. And some folks are freaking out. There hasn't been any like new resurgence of freaking out that I've seen in the Discord. I don't know if I've missed it, but it's Poodles, you crack me up. But I'm still excited. I'm very excited about what's coming in the future, and we none of us can stress this enough. It's about the future. It's not about right now. Sacrifice is coming up in just over 23 days, something like that.
Yeah,
it's getting there.
Right.
And
right
so it's just around the corner. Yeah. And crazy stuff's going to happen. And there's going to be nothing anybody can FUD about other than I can't do anything with my Safuu X for 90 days, but there's going to be nothing people can FUD about. So that'll kind of be interesting.
Did you guys see the poll?
They will still FUD.
Yeah,
10% of the people, 10% of people surveyed said they're not going to sacrifice.
I couldn't
I
believe
saw
that.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why not? So if you're
Crazy. Well,
listening, if you're on this live, sacrifice.
That's
Yeah.
the 10%
Please,
of the
sacrifice.
people that got dusted.
My hopeful thinking is maybe those
yeah.
were random people or fudders just trying to
Yeah,
mess up the
maybe.
poll. But
I hope so, because if
No,
you're,
I hope
if you're
everyone
in Safuu and you're not
sacrifices.
under a rock and you don't sacrifice, something's wrong.
No,
I
there's
want
still people out
everybody
there.
to know this, that those who don't sacrifice only benefit us who do sacrifice. So
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
But I don't want to see that happen to anyone. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Susan, you
the
drinking
smart
already?
move is to sacrifice.
Nice.
You know?
What were you gonna say, Pride?
I said Susan's drinking already.
Oh no, before that.
Nice
5
one,
o'clock
Susan.
somewhere.
Dude, I totally I lost my mind. I seen her drink some wine and stuff. Like,
I know, me too, right? And I'm like, crap, it's only 9:25 a.m.
Right.
I can't.
right,
I still
right,
have to go to work.
right.
Chuck
Sometimes
said
it's
you guys are getting along really well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
literally cannot wait to be.
Dude,
That'd be
Dubai
so
in the
great.
We're gonna
sky.
have such a great
Wait.
time.
I'm glad they got seatbelts on those chairs in Dubai in the sky.
I
man.
know, right?
Sheesh.
That is going to be an epic dinner. An epic dinner.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wish
looking
everybody could join
forward.
us for, but hopefully
Oh,
next
man.
time we can all get together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that's the way I feel about it. You know, we have an awesome community, and at this point, I really don't know what could take us down all the way. You know, like down for the count. We've been down for the count as a project more times than I think any of us can count now. I mean, someone gives us the 1-2, we go down, and like Rocky, I'm sorry, I love the Rocky movies. I've watched them all my life. He gets back up, and it seems too good to be true that he can just keep coming up for one more bash, and he just keeps going, and he wins eventually. And I truly believe that that's what Safuu is. That it's our Rocky, and it is going to go all the way. Yeah, absolutely.
To continue on that thought, like you get excited about many things, whether if it's a person or many different other projects like we've gotten excited about. And once you're past that honeymoon page, maybe you aren't as excited as you were before, but I don't know, there's just something about Safuu that just gets me excited every day and just keeps me coming back. And I still feel pretty much the same way about it since I first learned about it. So yeah, I totally agree. Long term is just so exciting.
Absolutely. Chuck, what are your thoughts on that? Same?
Yeah, completely. I mean, the great thing is that I've just seen somebody in the comments, and forgive me, I can't remember who it was. Somebody is saying they're new and they're asking who's in profit at the moment. And I would just say to that person, actually, speaking personally, I don't even look at what my bag's worth, because it's kind of meaningless in a way. What matters really now is the number of Safuu that you have going into sacrifice. And that's I'm looking at Boodles, he's crazy. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's almost actually the worse it gets now for Safuu in terms of price, the better it is for the long-term health of Safuu X. And that's the kind of thing that I think some people are still trying to get their head around. The lower we go now, the better the fire pit. So I'm as Curtis was saying, I think I'm as excited now as I was the first video I ever watched of Safuu and thought, what on earth is this? But just waiting for that sacrifice day now, it just feels like it's taking forever.
I know, right? God.
Yeah.
Susan, so what are your thoughts on sacrifice day? Are you taking the day and you're going to be ready? I mean, we know we don't have to, do it like the node sacrifice. We don't have to, it's not nuclear war or anything, but you know what I mean? What are your thoughts on sacrifice? How do you think it's going to go? What are your predictions?
I think it's going to be phenomenal. Me personally, I'm going to be right in there. It doesn't matter what time it is I'm not quite sure what time it will be my time, but I'll be there and I'll be sacrificing everything right away. I'm so excited about it. It's in my diary. It's in my mother's diary. And because she lives next door to me in another cottage, and so she knows all about it. And I said, yeah. So no I've got a note up in my door. Do not disturb. I'm going to be just there concentrating on getting everything sold as soon as possible, or not sold, but transitioned into Safuu X.
Right on. For those of you that don't know, Susan speaks a local dialect of, we would call it Scottish over here in the States, so forgive me, but what is the name of your dialect again?
Yeah, the dialect here is called Doric. It's not
Doric.
sound like English at all. It sounds more like maybe German, Dutch.
Oh, wow.
And it's only spoken in a 40-mile radius. So, and in fact, I can tell if someone is from the village 3 miles away just by different words that they might use, and different sort of terminology they would use. I can tell which village they're from. So,
wow, that is so awesome.
That is very cool. Yeah, and your accent is phenomenal.
Ooh.
Are we allowed to air that? Are we? Okay. I got the go ahead. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
F him.
Where are
F
you
him.
going
That's what's it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Susan.
So it means, where are you going this evening? So
Yeah, that.
Do you have production assistants too, Odie?
I'll tell you another phrase.
Ooh.
What?
Sounds so.
And that means
I love
kind of Dutch.
and Chalk, that's what I'll be saying to you, because it means that's a lovely bathing costume that you're wearing.
Won't be saying that to me, my love.
Where are you going for a swim this evening?
Oh my gosh. Promise me you won't do that while we're at dinner in the sky. No, actually, I hope you do, because I just love it. I don't know anything but English, so I just think that's amazing. Is there any translation for, and this would be aimed for those that are on the fence about sacrifice? Are you able to say anything that would translate to what's wrong with you? Do it. or something along that line. Come, get over here.
I'll have to think about it, because there's everything that comes to mind I couldn't air. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, I'll have to
we'll
think
put that
about
on the back burner.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Greek. Did you bring that one up,
Greek
Greek?
might be frozen.
Oh, okay. I'll read it for him then.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you on behalf of our lovely Greek DeFi guru. Don Cooley sent a $20 or $20. Well, I don't know what that symbol is, but he sent a super chat for 20 big ones in some denomination.
He's a channel member.
And he says,
That's
channel
a
member.
channel
Awesome.
member, yeah.
Okay. You want to go ahead?
Okay, yeah, I'll
Or you
go
can
ahead.
say-
Why would anybody want to hold Safuu on sacrifice? Won't it be worth nothing after sacrifice period is over? That's 100% true. It's probably going to be worth nothing, but some people just don't have the brains and don't watch me daily, so they don't know.
Right.
That's a fact.
Well, I
Or
have
peop-
part of a brain because I watch you every day, bro.
Or yeah, I said. Or it could be people that's not even in Discord, that's not, not following Safuu on YouTube. They just don't know. Like you said, just don't know.
Yeah. It's
Not involved in the community.
I mean, everybody has their reasons, right? I mean, some people are going to hold on, they're monogamous. They just have to hold on to this first love of theirs, or they go, this is the one. This is the one. Well, I was doing the same thing for many months until we found out about what's coming up. And then
Another thing is they could be waiting till the last.
Better.
They could be waiting to it. They made things going to spike up on the last day of sacrifice. They're going to try to, do something. Like
That's quite a gamble, but yeah.
It's possible.
Odie, I've thought of something.
Yeah, go for it.
You're off your head if you're going to sacrifice on the 20th.
Ooh.
We're going to have you say that on a live stream in Dubai.
But even at that point, wouldn't you want to take the 75, the 70 plus bonus instead of gambling?
Mhm.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I get that, but that's a huge gamble.
It sure is. I mean,
Yeah.
it could pay off. You could be, like you're at the roulette table going for it. But
That's
odds
one
are
of my
against
favorite
ya.
games to play. Yeah.
I brought
That's
that up
fun.
because I know it is. Because you were telling us about that.
I
the
do.
other
I
day.
do like roulette. Yeah. That's my favorite. Odds are horrible, but it's fun to play.
Yeah.
Like DeFi.
Right on, yeah.
Like DeFi.
Mm. Community TV one. Facts. I guess I missed the one that was before that. So sorry. Let's see. Do we have any questions? Any other questions? Oh, well, we have this wonderful comment by Spudley. He says, love Susan's accent. Being in
Yay.
Texas, I feel the same as her. It's rubbish everywhere else. Absolutely true. I'm just a regular Yank. I'm not, there's nothing cool about my accent. I'm boring. I'm like 90% of this country. We're just boring Americans. I'm just in Seattle. It rains. It rains so much here. I'm surprised that I'm like gurgling when I'm talking. We had an unusually warm and long summer that got capped off in this last week with all the forest fires from British Columbia north of us in Canada. Last year, we had pretty much 2 weeks of summer, and then it was nice and hot. It was like 80, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's pretty warm for here. And then all this just ash was filling the sky. It was like Mount St. Helens went off again. And it was warm. We were told to not go outside if we didn't have to because the air quality was so poor. They said not even KN95 masks are really going to help that much. It was bad. It's been doing that off and on for the last week. We got some sunshine yesterday and like 75 degrees, but it's definitely going down. As we get into October, that's when the rain starts coming back. And then we don't get to come up for air until about May when it stops. Now, in the UK, Chalk and Susan, I know you're further north than where I am in Washington State, USA. Is your weather similar to what we have here that I'm talking about in Washington?
Well, yes. No, I mean, we quite often at the end of September, about this time, we would get what we call an Indian summer, which is that beautiful, mellow kind of molding into autumn or fall kind of season. And you know what, it is blue sky outside, but I just feel so cold having been on my holiday. But yeah, once we get to October, to me it's just dark and drizzly and a bit dreary but then now and then we get these beautiful crisp days, and I just live for those days. But I'm dying to hear about Susan's microclimate. I might move up there with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of the things that we've got here, I've got holiday cottages here. That's what I do now. Is I'm retired. I'm retired now, but I do that as a business. I've got holiday cottages, and the thing that I think not many people know about up here, and Chuck, you'll see it when you come up, and Greek as well. If you come and play golf, is we get the aurora borealis, or the northern lights regularly.
Oh yeah, nice.
No kidding.
No, I mean, the people go to Iceland.
Grass.
I just kind of like, I'll just show you outside my window now, just a sec, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's my front window.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
And
Wow.
yeah, we get the northern lights. I just sit here at my kitchen bench here and regularly. And I mean, I've seen a few meteor showers as well. But the skies here are just absolutely tremendous. So it doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's just beautiful. Like, it's beautiful all year round. And like I said, I'm in a t-shirt now. We do have a microclimate here, and it's just a small wee pocket. So it could be really rainy and cold, like 3 or 4 miles inland, and then here on the coast, we're outside sunbathing.
Wow.
Sounds amazing.
And you're in the northeastern part of Scotland?
Yeah, yes.
Not
actually,
quite.
A lot of people miss this bit out, because when they come to Scotland, they go to Edinburgh and then they cut across the country and they go up to Inverness and they cut off the northeast corner. And this is probably one of the most spectacular parts of Scotland, is the northeast corner. So, I mean, I'm biased, of course.
Can I
Of course.
interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
Did you say from Inverness, like that place in the show where they go back in time?
Well, where the Loch Ness Monster is, that's not where I am. That's up in Inverness. That's a west a wee bit.
Inverness, isn't that on the coastline also?
It is. It's right on, but it's west. It's about 3 hours drive from here.
Okay.
You know the Loch Ness Monster, surely.
I'm talking about Outlander. The
Girl
that puts her hand on the stone and goes back in time.
Well, yes, exactly. A lot of that stuff's been filmed in Scotland, down in Stirling and up here in Inverness as well.
Okay, cool.
Of your
For the pre-sale.
Go ahead, Greek.
Susan, I love your accent. That's one way to get to the Greek's heart is have a good accent, you know?
That and golf, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I got a wicked 9-iron.
you see what this is? Greek.
What is that?
Oh.
Oh, she's bringing
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm growing it
Yep,
out again.
She's
Yeah.
got you.
Yes.
Oh.
This is my beeswax. I have 23 beehives. I make sell honey and make products from the beeswax. And this is like the beeswax here. And
nice.
I mean, for chalk, I've got some lip balm.
For me too.
Yeah, but this is a lip balm. I've got yellow, I've got blue, I've got green, I've got
For me.
purple,
Wow.
orange. So
Bring one for me.
I'm bringing gifts for everyone when I come.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful.
So sweet.
Also, I've got
So cool.
foot balm as well.
We're gonna do that on the live stream.
Gosh.
Yeah, we're gonna have you giving that to Greek, and Greek's gonna put it on. You're gonna tell him. You're gonna have him do that live. With
Ooh,
the,
honey.
and you can put honey in there too. We'll put.
Aw.
So you
I think
got
Greek
the
should
whole
do the
farm
honey
and
first.
everything with the suit, Susan?
I've got the full suit. Yeah, I'm a beekeeper. So, and I do it as a hobby, because I retired in 2014. So I've got a lot of different hobbies. I'm never bored. Every single day is an adventure. And so many different things I do, but beekeeping is one of the things I absolutely love. And like I say, I'm up to 23 beehives now, and I do it with my best friend's husband. He's also does the bees as well, and we've been selling out. I sell out on my waiting list before the honey's even been extracted. It's so popular.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah.
That is so cool.
I want to get into bees.
Oh.
Into honey.
So I could tell you some. I mean, but I do talks around all the schools and stuff, and women's institutes and things. And I've got a child's friendly version of my talk, and I've got an adult version.
I think we need the child's one.
Don't.
I'll tell you the adult one when we go to Dubai.
Yeah.
When we're having
Yeah.
dinner in the sky.
Oh, can't wait.
Hey, Greek, you want to
Yeah.
take that super chat, bro?
Oh yeah, our boy Compliment has a couple super chats. He goes, sentiment is bad all around. Great Britain pound lows not seen since 1985. The government now announcing printing more money and buying back bonds. And then he continued with riots in Germany, pipeline issues, Bank of Korea, quantitative tightening all along within the Great Britain pound. The USA, I'm sure, is going to take notice. So yeah, there's a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see what happens in the crypto space with all this.
Yeah,
And that-
yeah.
I can tell you,
That sounds.
you could turn their sentiment around real quick if they hop up in a Discord
Yeah.
on your notifications.
Do you know this? And this feels so far away from what Susan's just been speaking about and her wonderful life and looking after bees and all of that. But beyond that, the country, I don't know. The UK feels like it's going to hell in a handcart at the moment. It's not good at all. It's terrible. That's my own personal feeling. There's nothing good at the moment. So I agree. I'm just kind of shutting the door and on Discord. But it's terrible. I don't know, Susan, what you think.
Yeah, no, I mean the pound is. I think it's $1.03 to the pound or something at the moment.
It's crazy.
And the last time it was about 1984 or something like that. I was studying. I was saying this to Nacho earlier. I studied in Corvallis in Oregon State in 1984, and at that time, I'm pretty sure the pound to the dollar was sort of similar. I don't think it's been that low since then, and that's gone back a lot of years now.
No, absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Aris Disla. Gosh, you're gonna have to let me know, Aris, if I'm saying it right or if it's Aris. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Is it what? What do you say?
I think Disla.
Disla? Okay, we'll run with Disla. Hey guys, I'm in Florida. Not sure why I still got internet, but I am safe. My wife not happy. I'm not working, and she is from home. I told her I'm working on Safuu X now, making sure all updates. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, brother. I've been following that too, and I have a very, very good friend, a fellow U.S. Army veteran that lives just outside of Orlando, and so I'm kind of keeping up on updates there too as well. But yes, our thoughts are with everybody that's in that region, and hopefully,
I'm in Georgia, man. It's getting windy here right now.
So sometimes, let me ask you this, Pride. So I know that in Georgia, you sometimes get like the outside parts of it where it gets windy and stuff. Do you ever see like the full on hurricane action?
Oh yeah.
Does it ever come inland?
It's gonna be it's supposed to be crazy here. Like we got state of emergency right now. So.
And you're on this live stream. You heard it. You heard it. He has his priorities in the right order. He needs to be here. Everybody evacuate. No, I'm on the live stream with Odie, baby.
Yeah.
Our thoughts are with you, Eris. Very much so.
Yeah, man.
Let's see if I think we have a question from Community TV. Okay, question. What's the worst case scenario relating to blockchain coming to fruition? NR, you have any thoughts on that?
The worst case is it doesn't. That's the very worst case, is that it doesn't come to fruition. I don't foresee that happening, especially not with the team behind it working so diligently. But, unfortunately, that would be the worst case. But again, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't see that either. I just don't. He keeps us in the loop. Brian keeps us in the loop all the time. Almost to a fault. We've had that discussion before, you and I.
Yeah, I mean, there's too much support, in the Safuu community. You've already got projects wanting to build. I mean, we've already got over 100 developers in the hackathon. We got Decentology. There's just too many positive things, moving forward for that to happen. Dubai, I mean, that hasn't even happened yet. Crypto Summit, too many positive things moving forward.
Realistically, the only sorry, NR, the only negative thing I can see is that it gets delayed by maybe I don't know, a month or something. But even then, we get to rebase, and that's all I can really think. Worst case scenario.
And how much FUD would we hear if it gets delayed?
Oh God, man!
I mean, it's going to be coming from all angles,
If that happens, then we're going to be like Susan. We're going to be going, cheers. We're going to be waiting. Just like, we'll just drink this one out.
We're still rebasing.
That's right. We're still rebasing, baby. Chill, relax, and rebase. Yep. There's a question here. I don't think that we've had this one up yet. Is it Tarek? Asks, when the sell happens in January, will SUSD be the stable coin or BUSD? Well, I'm not too up on this other than I personally know it won't be BUSD because we will no longer be on the Binance Smart Chain. We will be on our own blockchain, baby. Yeah. Anybody else have any thoughts on that? SUSD?
Hopefully by then we have SUSD. And Tarek, thank you so much for the super chat. We'll just pretend this was the question you put in the empty super chat. So now we'll make this the super chat question. SUSD should be up and running by then. I am confident we will have SUSD or some other form of stable coin that we can transfer funds into and go to, but it should be amazing.
Yeah, I agree. That'll be so cool. How cool will that be? We can actually brag. It's like, what do you have? Oh, I got Bitcoin. Well, what do you have? I got some Ethereum. We got a blockchain, fool, and we have SUSD. Check it. It's going to be cool. It's going to be some bragging rights. AJ says, someone please sell me a full node. Those are probably going for $1 million by now. Anybody seen any prices or people saying they're going to sell?
Seems on 75K.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
The Greek
that's
involved in some transactions. Crazy. So.
Hey, Greek, how many of you escrowed, as we would say, facilitated so far?
3 light node transactions and 2 full node transactions.
Wow.
He verified one for me. Thank you, Greek.
Oh yeah, and I verified his in escrow.
That's cool. And tell us, how nervous did that make you? That would make me nervous. I'll get out.
You get nervous, but when all 3 eyes are on the blockchain and we're all looking at, SBSC scan at the same time and seeing what's going on. And I always tell people, you send me your address and I'm copying and pasting it. So it's all on you if it messes up, because I just take what you give me. That's the one thing I have in my corner is like to protect myself. You give me the address. I don't go searching for addresses.
At the same time, Greek, I think that speaks volumes about your character, that people trust you with that amount of money. You know what I mean? Like it's I think it speaks volumes of your character, brother. So you know.
Scary.
Yeah.
Hendrick's in the house. Hendrick, thank you for being here, buddy. Those people that voted, they will not sacrifice, assuming that the people are not going to sacrifice that on that vote. They will not sacrifice are the ones that care the most about price. I mean, we all want better prices, but those not sacrificing just want to dump the whole bag on October 20th. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Susan? Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that if you're not willing to sacrifice, then you're not long haul. And we want people in this project that are here for the long run. And so I say goodbye to them. Happy to see them go, to be quite honest.
Go ahead, Greek.
Oh, do you want me to read the super chats? Okay.
Yeah, if you bring them up, and you just go ahead, and whenever you have a minute, you go ahead since you brought it up.
Spudley RJ says current U.S. fools in power need the down economy along with much market FUD to have any chance in re-election. Unfortunately, this is true, regardless of your politics. And then Confirmant goes to say a national currency, the Great Britain pound, is down 26% in 2022. That is nuts. 26% in national currency, and
wow.
It's horrendous.
It continues to go on. Con, thank you so much for blessing me. I don't know how you're blessing me so much today. If this catastrophic action goes the way I think, perhaps it turns us into 2020 and makes all governments turn back on the money printers. So,
wow.
Yeah, I hope not. Oh God, I hope not.
He says, "Sir, wall, Great Depression coming regardless."
And let's give a shout out to Confirmant RM's YouTube channel. He's working right now, so he can't be on the stream. He's not able usually at this time of day, but we all love him. We appreciate all the hard work he puts into his TA, and he does his videos pretty much nightly. And sometimes he takes flack, and I don't understand people giving him crap about it. He's just predicting, guys. I mean, he's not telling you it's going to happen. We started this stream as in all of our channels. Whenever we do a video, we started out with what? We're not financial advisors, yada, 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 bits. So he's the same thing. And he says it too. So give Confirmant some love. Go to his channel. Go to Chalk Talk's channel. Go to Poodle's channel. Curtheus, Greek, Pride, and our legend. And, if you decide to come to my channel, that'll be good. Please give us all likes, comments.
We greatly
subscribes.
appreciate you, Confirmant. Greatly appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Look on some extra love, because he does something that I really don't see. In the way he does it, it's unique, and I don't see anybody else doing it that way. He's very laid back. He's a pleasure to watch and listen to. Listen to him on your way to work. Listen to him when you're relaxing at the pool or something, and get your Safuu TA action. So there you go.
And remember, he's using the information that he has at hand to make those predictions, and he does a hell of a job, and he's right quite often.
Yeah, so. He is. And I really like watching his channel. I can never get on his lives though, because I'm usually working at the wrong time of night. And so, but if he ever decides to try to bring me on, and I would certainly love to be on with him. So, yeah. Let's see here. Greek said, "Wagme, we're all going to be in store for amazing." Who is this Greek guy?
I don't know. He gets everywhere though.
Huh. Gotta love it.
It's all these comments and just.
You know what's funny is whenever you watch TA, and Khan does this too, they always have two targets. One is, if we hit this one, we're going to go up. If we hit this one, we're going to go down. And they always do that, but some people just have a selective hearing. They hear what they want to hear, and then they make up this story like, hey, Khan, you said this, and now it's down, blah, blah, blah. It's just amazing how yeah, people can just go on and blame him, even though he had 2 targets.
Great point, Curtis.
I get pumped up watching him. He has this,
you do? Who would have thought?
He brings a lot to the table
I'm
for
shocked.
this community, man.
You get pumped up? I don't believe it.
Hey, Cornish, come on, man, come on. Let's be nice. We love Poodles. Poodles is awesome.
Yeah.
We couldn't love Poodles
Thank
more.
you. Everyone here is awesome. This community. I had a prediction before I came into this broadcast. I knew it was going to be Odie, and I wasn't sure about anybody else. I just knew it was Odie. Odie was like, "Yo, we're doing a broadcast at this time. Can you be here?" I was like, "Yeah, let me check. Yeah, I could be there." So I knew it was going to be us. I knew that there was a great possibility of a select people that are in here. Each and every one of you are in here right now. This lady in the top, she was just a bonus.
Susan would have been here regardless.
Sit back, Susan.
Yeah.
Let's see your you got Safuu gear on. There we go.
Nice. Purple.
That's right.
Liking
She's
the
rocking
color.
some Safuu merch. Yeah, purple. I haven't
Wow.
seen a purple shirt before. That's cool. Hi, May. Hi. Oh, go ahead.
So much. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting all of us. And I haven't done my shameful plug yet. So nobody subscribe to my channel. Nobody support me anymore. Go support everybody else around me. They need to get monetized. They need to get to 1,000 subscribers. Support everybody on this panel. I'm close, so I'm trying to hit 6,000 before Dubai. So I'm within 70 now. We're getting there. So that's a goal, but support everybody else, not me.
And
I think
on that
that
note, I just want
psychology.
to jump. Let me jump in real quick. I sent I was giving away 25 Safuu to a subscriber on my channel, and Wandering Soul was the name of the person who won. And I ended up sending the Safuu to him about 1:00 in the morning last night, and then we started chatting. And it was a female from India. And after getting the 25 Safuu, now she had her bags at 150 Safuu. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's
Nice.
very cool.
Awesome.
That is
awesome.
really cool. That is so
Yeah.
cool. The life-changing, some of these, for some folks, that's life-changing. I mean, it's
good
just,
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? I don't know if any
Yeah.
of it, but I don't know if it was in the middle of the night or if it was this morning, because I picked my phone up and I'm always on Discord no matter what time of the night or day it
It
is.
all runs together.
Yeah.
Starbucks got had a really hard time in the price chart from sort of was it Crypto Mad or some person in there, but she handled it really, really well. And one of the things is for the mods or whatever, they do a super job, at handling some of the negativity and the footers and knowing how to deal with them. And I think she was getting some flack because she didn't ban the person quick enough, and I just would like to say that I really support the way she handled it, and she allowed the person to voice their views, maybe longer than some other people would have liked, but in the end that person withdrew from the chat, and I think she handled it extremely well and with a lot of grace. So I just wanted to sort of put that out there and say that I think she did a super job. It was pretty tough for her in there yesterday.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just
Starbucks
don't
awesome.
understand why folks have been doing that with her. It just blows my mind. She provides us with some very good insight, I think is probably the word I would use. She's not giving us a crystal ball and saying, this is how it's going to go. She and Dio just give us really good information. It's food for thought, maybe another way of looking at it. And just kind of, you have this tool, and this tool to fix the car engine. Use them for different things, and it all works together to get you back and turn it on. And that's what we're getting. We have Khan with his TA. We have Star and Dio and other folks that are just providing their thoughts and giving you some tools. If you use them, great. Use them at your own risk, but they're there for you if you want to. That's the way I look at it anyway.
But the other side of that too, Odie, is they're giving you math. They're giving you the raw math that's taking the human element out of it. And they even say that a lot of times. It's a sterile environment. You know, there's no emotion based in what they're telling you. It's all just strictly math. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
Spudley RJ sent $2 to Greek. Thank you for doing that. Says confirm it will be on Safuu X, Mount Rushmore also. I think there's still some room to put him up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Odie.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got a super sticker from Don Cooley.
I
Thank you,
gotta
Don
get
Cooley, as
back
well.
to work. Unfortunately, this job of mine. So thank you for having me as always. I appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in, and we're all gonna make it. I look forward to seeing Chalk in Dubai, 7:15 p.m.
I'll be there.
Playing the Greek will be there with open arms. Susan, look forward to seeing you also. So have a great day, all of you. Poodles, you already know I love you, man.
Yo,
Kirsty,
I
happy
have
birthday.
an inside information for everybody that's here because I didn't post it anywhere. It's not posted anywhere. It's uploaded, but I didn't post it to the chat. But every single person in this chat right now, except for Susan, and I apologize because I didn't know, and it was a surprise, got a shout out. I said just after this live is over, I'll put it in the Discord. Everyone follow, like, share, subscribe. Everybody in here. And after this stream is over, head over to the Discord because that's where it's going to be posted. The latest New York Poodle stream.
Right on, Poodles.
Right on.
Every one of you gets a shout out. I did it. I don't know how I did it. Usually I mess up. I leave people out. But I covered everybody that's in this broadcast right now. And I think that's epic.
That's cool.
Right on,
Yeah,
man.
you're amazing.
Mad love to you, Greek. We'll catch you later.
Bye, Greek. See you next week.
Thanks, Greek.
Go ahead, Pride. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying that Don Cooley sent a super sticker. Thank you, Don Cooley. And Jamie, also thank you for a super sticker. And then Hendrix, where you popped up? I had one more, but it didn't pop up yet. Oh, here you go. Hendrix Vieira. Thank you for the super sticker, Hendrix. And Hendrix is the one I got my light nose from, so thank you, Hendrix.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, Hendrix.
Two,
Very
right?
cool.
Pride?
Yeah, 2. Yep.
Sick.
Very cool. Let's see here. I think we have another question. Where did it go? Now, I don't see what I was looking at. Eris says, good morning. I'm thinking that's Safuu coffee. Good morning. Sacrifice day, a zillion % all in. Yeah, that's the right attitude. I'll like we see more ladies getting involved in the YouTube live. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
It is so wonderful having Chalk back from her tour abroad and having Susan in here giving her opinions and her takes on things. It's just awesome. And I couldn't be happier to have you both with us. Very, very, very amazing.
Thank you.
So, Susan, are you going to start a YouTube channel as well?
Like mother, like daughter.
Yeah, gotta be in the blood, right?
Yeah.
I've got so many things on the go that would just be, it'd be too much. But
people would probably love to see the beekeeping. I mean, you could show that on the channel. I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I've got really cool videos about because I'm actually allergic to bees stings, so really careful.
Wow.
And but I've been doing that for years. Absolutely love it. But lots of really interesting hobbies and real contrast to what I did for a career before that. But never ever bored. But no, I like listening to you guys too much. I could never compete.
Well, you're welcome anytime.
Amazing. Yeah,
I'd love to be. I'm happy to be a guest on any of your streams, but I don't think I would do it myself. But thank you.
Well, we love having you here. It's so nice to get a fresh perspective and talk to someone who's very active in the community, and that's what led me to wanting to ask you. If you'd like to be on with us, because I think that folks need to hear. They need to hear me. I mean, I'm gonna be frank. You need to hear what I have to say. If you don't, there's something wrong with you, fool. But I love it when someone else has a different perspective, and as long as they agree with me, they can be on the stream.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Life Freedom says hi, everyone. Hey, Live, good to have you in here. AJ says, looks like we are gonna fall like the Roman Empire.
Ooh.
I think that was in reference to
Oh.
the currency and the yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
okay, the GBP and stuff. Okay, gotcha,
Correct,
gotcha.
correct.
Because I'm like,
our
not
economy, not
Safuu.
Safuu. Yeah.
Okay, because that's fighting words.
Yeah.
I'll take you to my dojo, and it's all on, only in Square. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Welcome to Thunderdome. One of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, let's go around the room. Let's change the topic for a second. Favorite movie of all time. We know what Chalk's going to say, but go ahead. I'm not listening. You know what?
Willy
you know how I
Wonka
feel
and the
about your movies.
Chocolate Factory. Gene Wilder version. Yeah. No arguments. Just saying.
How about you, Susan? If you had to pick one, what's your favorite movie?
Caddyshack. I've seen it like 50 times.
Ah, that's on my top 10.
But the thing is because I'm older than you, Donato, but it's kind of like in our kind of age group. Doc, you're in your early 50s, are you? Late
Might
40s?
be. How about your good self? Yeah, I am.
I'm almost 57, so in that era. Yeah, yeah. The Caddyshack. That was a big movie for me. I loved it.
Did you ever watch or read any behind the scenes about how all the challenges they had in Florida when they were shooting on the set that they picked?
No,
they were in the flight line, the flight line of the local airport, or an international airport, and so what's his name? I can't remember who the director was. He passed away. He was in Ghostbusters and stuff. Anyway, he went on record saying that they had picked the worst possible golf course they probably could have ever picked because it was in the landing pattern, takeoff pattern. And so every time they had not an extra, but some staff production person that had binoculars, and they would wait until they saw a plane was coming, and then they get on the radio. Okay, we got a plane coming, and they go cut, and then they would wait until it landed, and then they'd shoot again. Yeah, it's a very interesting. And apparently, everybody was partying super hard for the month and a half that they were shooting the movie, and they had problems with everybody. It's an interesting story.
Wow.
Poodles, pick one. What's one of your favorite movies of all time? You're muted. You're muted.
My bad. My favorite movie of all time has to be, but I have to give you an honorable mention. My favorite movie of all time is The Goonies, man.
That's a good one.
Oh,
The Goonies.
nice.
I can't. With an honorable mention of 4 movies: Saving Private Ryan, Pearl Harbor, The Pianist, and that's it.
Okay. Good list.
It's our time now.
It's our you time cheated, now. But we'll let it slide.
I had to. Those are my favorite movies.
What about you, NR?
Yeah, see, I'm kind of like Poodles. It would have to be more of a genre thing because I like even like westerns, like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and then there's like The Gladiator and Braveheart, and then you've got there's just you got like Scarface and The Godfather. So it's just too hard to pick just one. It's more of a genre thing for me. Favorites in certain genres. Yeah.
How about you, Curtius?
You guys already know. No, I've mentioned it a couple times, but
Pineapple Express.
that is it.
I knew it.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm kind of like NR. I love so many movies, but I always go back to The Lord of the Rings because growing up, that was the movie for me. Just that sense of adventure and feeling, and The Lord of the Rings. That's my British accent.
I've lost how many times. I don't know how many times I've watched Loader and the Hobbit movies that came out after
Willow
and Willow. Oh yeah, some great.
You just
great
gotta
movies.
Binge watch all 3 of them back to back. And I'm nobody spoiled the Amazon series because I am waiting to binge that one. I'm excited.
Okay, I won't say anything.
Excited to watch it.
I am watching it. Yeah. How about you, Pride? What you got? What do you think?
I gotta go with the old school, man. I'm going with E.T. and then I'm going with Gremlins.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Right on.
Yeah.
Those were great too.
were those both Spielberg movies? I know E.T. was.
Yeah.
Did he do
Yeah.
Gremlins?
I
Okay,
don't
that
know.
explains a
Not
lot.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything with Spielberg's name on it, pretty much, I'm down for. I don't think he's ever really not knocked it out of the park. For me, if I had to pick one and only one, when I was 8 years old, the biggest movie in my life ever came out in 1977. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know I've never seen one of the Star Wars movies ever?
Oh,
Guess what you're going to be
my
watching on the
God.
plane to Dubai? The movies, the TV series that have now come out, Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, all of it. I love it to death. My oldest kid, who just turned 31 last week, is my Star Wars baby, and she calls herself a level 31 Jedi now. I mean, I got her started. You know, the thing that's great is, those of us that are more than 40 years old, we will all know and remember easily that when the VHS and Betamax tapes came out, I only got to see Star Wars in 1977 in the theater one time. And all my friends, we were running around the place schoolyard, I'm Darth Vader. And we were playing all the characters, right, for years. And then I get into junior high school and the VHS comes out. And I go, oh my God, I can watch it again. And so we go buy it and we watch it until the tape was pretty much worn out. And then DVDs and all of that stuff happens. And, it's just amazing to see how things have changed. And now you can just put it on your phone and take it with you anywhere you want, blah, blah, blah. And, it's definitely, I have to put that at number one. There's too many others to list, like all of you are saying. But yeah, I just had to take us off the rails for a minute. And
Yeah.
I think because we're all people. And as long as you like the movies I like, you get to stay on the stream. Now, Susan is our very special guest, so she's exempt this time. But you have to watch something before we talk next time.
We got
She's like,
Mariam.
oh God, what did I get myself into? I'm going to get off the stream right now.
We got Mariam. She says, hi, guys. What ledger?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and pull it back up. Sorry. My bad.
She says, what ledger do you recommend based on your experiences? I'm trying to get one before sacrifice. Any thoughts? Thanks to all of you. I think most of you guys got the Keystone Pro, but I do have a ledger, and I recommend, this is it right here. It's the Nano S Plus. It's only like, I want to say $79, $80, 80 to $120, I think I paid for it. But it's very simple to use and very easy to use. And I would recommend I would recommend it.
I have a question about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so say you've got your funds and you transferred them over to your Ledger Nano. What is there? What's the insurance if, God forbid, something happened to your physical device and you dropped it in a pool or it was in your driveway and it got ran over by a car?
You have to buy another one first of all, and just gotta remember your seed phrase. You pass your seed phrase, so you put it on the next one. Your recovery phrase.
That's awesome to know. There's a lot of people out there that think that if they lose their ledger, if it breaks or if it gets wet, water damage or something,
falls in the toilet,
done. And that's not the case.
Right, that's not the case at all.
Just like a wallet, it's a mechanism to access the blockchain.
Yes.
So.
And just if I can just add two real quick points that I made actually in my last video, but I just don't want anybody to caught out. First thing, even if you only have a few Safuu now, they could be worth thousands, if not hundreds of thousands in the next 6 to 8 months. And secondly, you have to get your ledger or whatever cold wallet that is before sacrifice, because if you transfer to a cold wallet after sacrifice, you will be charged 10% tax. So don't be caught out. And also, sorry, just to add to that, because I'm about to put in an order to I think I'm going with SafePal. But if you're buying from the shop that you need to, don't get it on Amazon and all of that. I'm in the UK and I'm getting mine from America. It's going to take 2 weeks. And I know, Susan, you've done the same in terms of the Touchstone, haven't you? So you need to be ordering now to leave time for everything to get to you.
And make sure you guys order from only order from like ledger.com.
The actual Yeah.
The actual site.
Correct.
Don't
Directly
trust
from the
third parties.
source.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have another ledger question. So say you have your tokens and they're in like a MetaMask wallet or a SafePal wallet or Trust wallet or whatever wallet you're using, and you want to get your ledger. Can you attach that ledger to that wallet that you currently are using? And is there a fee to is there a fee to transfer it if you're using the ledger on the wallet with the same seed phrase?
There's no fees. There's no fee to transfer unless the coin that you're transferring has a transfer tax. But you can do that.
Okay, so if you have your tokens in a wallet that doesn't currently have a ledger, even after the sacrifice and further down the road in the future, they can attach that ledger to that wallet with the same seed phrase.
Correct.
Can I just say that I put a question out on the Discord chat a few days ago, and I got a few responses. And it was about I was deciding what cold wallet I was going to upgrade to, and it's going to be the Keystone Pro. But I think it was Diogenes said that he doesn't use any of the Windows software, doesn't use any of the Google browsers. There was a few other things he said in his post as well in terms of security. I thought that was quite interesting because I've not heard anything about that before. I just thought, I use the Windows. I use Windows software. I don't use the Mac on my PC, and it kind of like it was indicating that there may be some security issues with that. I just wondered whether any of the rest of you have any views on that.
Not me.
Yeah, not really.
Definitely don't doubt
Oh.
what Dio has to say, of course, but I haven't had any issues.
Yeah, no,
I haven't had any issues, but I do know that Windows does have more security issues than other platforms. I mean, that's
That we do know.
Yeah, that we know. So, which is probably where his information's coming from. I mean,
and that's probably for
Mac
people
has
that don't
a
have
lot less problems. And
that's for people that probably don't have a Ledger or a Keystone Pro as well, also.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of having a hardware wallet is no transaction can happen unless you approve it in the physical world.
Yeah, I'm really digging my Keystone. You already know, NR, I was definitely nervous doing all of that, and it was nice to get help to walk me through it. And I will say I'm definitely still not an expert, but I'm getting a little bit better each day with it, so I'm liking it. And Chuck, you just got yours, isn't that right?
No, I'm about to order literally today. I'm thinking SafePal only because I need to buy about 6 because I'm setting up different wallets for my kids and stuff. And it is the cheapest on the market. But I guess my question is there any reason why I shouldn't get a SafePal?
Not that I've heard. Anybody else?
No. Okay.
No. I've seen that a lot of people say they use it.
Yeah, I think the Touchstone.
They all do the same thing.
Yeah, I really like the Touchstone, but it is a lot more expensive than the SafePal, and as I say, I've got to buy in bulk slightly. So anyway, let's see.
Jenny, you guys have any experience with the Arculus?
I see a lot of advertising for it though.
Yeah.
No. I was thinking Oculus. They're in now. Oh my god.
Something like that. It's a card you just kind of touch to the phone or something like that.
Wow. So it's air gapped then, huh?
It is air gapped, yes. And I think they use like 3 forms of verification, like face, password, and then also that physical card.
You know what the next level is going to be, everybody, right? They're going to have all of that fingerprint.
Retina scan.
It's going to have a little retina scan. Okay. And then on top of that, it'll be a little prick on your finger. We're going to be back to the movie Gattaca. And everywhere you go, little blood test.
Need a blood test.
That's actually also in my top 20 all time. It's a different kind of movie, but I kind of like that futuristic. It's slightly dystopian and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not totally, but anyway, yeah, Gattaca. David says, am I going to see a bunch of good Dubai videos next week? I hope it freaking do. I'm going to do my best. I bought an international plan. I can only pray that it works. And if nothing else, if going live doesn't work well for me, if I can't get a good connection wherever I'm at, I will still be recording stuff. Bobby and I are going to have some fun for about 4 days before Chalk and Susan and Greek and Pride arrives. So we're going to break Dubai in for you.
When do you leave, Odie?
I leave on Friday afternoon here at 5:15 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah, so I have today and tomorrow and for work, and then and at least it's not an early morning flight. So I'm going to sleep in a little bit on Friday, and then I'm going to go meet Bobby at the airport in Seattle. And then we're doing a nonstop 14 hours and 15 minutes is the expected.
For you guys.
The longest I've ever been on Chalk is 6 hours from Seattle to Miami, because I've been to Florida before.
I think my plane's like 18 hours, something crazy.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you flying to Seattle first and then?
I'm flying to New York first, then me and Prado are gonna want to Dubai.
Donato, I was
okay.
remember I said at one of the other live streams that I would take my drone. The UAE government banned any type of drones being flown in their airspace. I think it was earlier on in the year. So so there's no point in me bringing it along, because I'll probably get arrested. But I was going to bring that along, so I could have done it. If I can persuade Brian to invite me to the yacht party,
Yes, we needed to bring that up. Yes, Brian, if you're listening, hashtag Susan on the yacht.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if you could give me a +1 for Bobby too. American Ninja Warrior handstand battle.
Yeah.
American Ninja Warrior handstand battle. Mano a mano. 2 men enter. 1 gets thrown off the boat. And Greek says he's going to live stream it. So.
Hey, Odie, are you going to manage? Are you going to get your friend Bobby on video when you're in Dubai?
Yeah.
I'd love to see him. Well, I know we'll meet him, but it'd be great to see him on video as well on the YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if he's watching right now because he's working too, but
come on, Bobby, we've got to see you.
He and I have done.
I checked Donato and Bobby out on the Ninja Warrior show, because I had no idea what that was. I don't watch a lot of TV. When you said that to me, I had a bit of a look, and there it came up on my Sky streaming service. And there it was, American Ninja Warriors. So I had a look at a few videos, and so I know I've seen Bobby and I've seen Donato on there. My goodness, how fit are you guys? Oh wow, it's something else.
It's a lot of fun. I have to say that I need to soak in sitz bath or something like that when I'm done because of my half-century age. But it's fun to be on there and be a part of it. It's been a wild ride for the last 7 years. This coming season for next year will be my last time to attempt to get on the show. I've been on it 5 times, as you guys know. I'm going for a 6th, and either way, if I don't get back on, that's fine. That over 70,000 people every season, over 70,000 and up to 90 some years, try to get on, and they take less than 600 each time. And in the last 3 years of COVID, that's been another 25% less than that. Everybody who gets on wants to get on again, and they have a 25-75% ratio, 25% returning veterans, 75% newbies every year. So my percentage to getting on is so infinitesimally small. I got lucky getting on twice, let alone 5, so I can't complain. So hopefully you get to see me one more time. We'll see how it goes next year. But yeah, Bobby and I, we've done... Thank you. We've done a ton of Ninja Warrior videos together. We do a lot of that stuff together. We're does anybody have bail money? I might need to trade some phone numbers before we get up there.
That's part of the reason why I'm staying home. I'm unsure if Dubai is ready for my energy, bro.
I don't think they are.
I don't think so either. I think you're right, Pride.
That was a quick answer.
Donald Richardson says, ladies and gentlemen, who will be live so I can create my live Dudia followers
Dubai.
video? Oh, Dubai. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I plan on being live whenever I can. I know Prado and Greek are going to move heaven and earth to get theirs to work too. So somebody, as often as we can, definitely. I don't even know.
Y'all know I'll go live every Friday, so I'm definitely going live Friday night. So
If I
I'm-
think I'm supposed to have Wi-Fi available to purchase for like $10 US on the flight, so hopefully I'll be able to watch.
It's $12.99.
Ah.
Okay, cool. You're on
I'm
you're on
also-
Emirates.
He's
Yeah.
on it.
Okay. What's that, Jock?
I'm gonna go. I've never done a live yet from my channel, so I'm gonna change that, and I'm gonna be live in Dubai next week as
Awesome.
well.
I'd be
What
so
we're gonna
cool.
have to do,
Awesome.
though, guys, we are gonna have to figure out kind of coordinate all of this
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah.
gonna.
You guys are going to be
We're gonna have
together.
to-
Everyone's going to
I'm pretty
work
sure.
out.
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Daniel.
we,
I'm pretty sure Pride's gonna take over.
Oh,
What
he
would
probably
be so
will.
funny
yeah.
if you guys were on a simultaneous live like this, and then you guys
Yeah.
have each other in the background. That would be
Oh,
hilarious. But
That would
I
be
don't know,
cool,
would we get some
Curtius.
audio
Yeah.
feedback?
Yeah.
the only
I'm-
I
yeah.
was gonna say the only thing is the feedback from the audio, but
Yeah.
that'd be so great to see.
I'm
At
gonna
the very
film
least. Oh, go ahead.
Prado. I'm gonna film Prado going live. That's what I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna follow him around and do that.
Well, we can certainly help
camera-
you get set up
camera
on
person.
StreamYard for free.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Pride?
I said she's gonna be Prado's camera person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so crazy, isn't it? Just
Yeah,
can't
it's
wait.
Well, he's
gonna
not.
be
He's not gonna be a film from a car when he's there. He's not gonna be a film from a car. so
I know,
it's
right?
kinda
He'll be in the
interesting.
taxi or something, and the
Yeah.
taxi driver's gonna be like, "What? What?
Yeah.
Keep driving." Pride's gonna say, "Keep driving. It's important. Just shut up and drive."
It's normal.
What
It's
is
normal
that?
to us, buddy.
Yeah, we're just Americans. We're just stupid Americans, you know.
What is Safuu?
Yeah.
The best community ever.
Yeah.
Oh, God help whoever takes you guys from the airport, because if
Oh, God.
Prado is able to hear somebody ask that, you're never getting
Yeah.
out of the car.
Yeah.
He's gonna hook them all in. Oh, that's gonna
And
that'd
our-
be funny.
And are your winners here in the comments?
Oh, it's-
Oh yeah, yeah. There she is. There's Wandering
Oh, go ahead,
Soul.
bring it. Yay, Wandering Souls in the
Ah, hello,
house.
Wandering
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, congrats. That is so awesome.
Good spot, Curtius. Good spot. Yeah.
25 Safuu
Nice.
winner.
You know the thing
Right
that
from India.
I'm so glad
Very
I get
cool.
to go to Dubai. I'm not VIP, of course. So Pride, Prado, Chalk, Greek, you guys, and I know that you don't have your what you would call it, your itineraries yet. So I'm guessing that I probably won't even get a chance to meet you all in person until after the first crypto expo is finished at 2 p.m. or whatever. So I hope I get to meet you, but I'm assuming you're going to have a packed schedule because you're all coming in late in the evening the day before, and
Yeah.
then you're probably going to be up late, you know, having fun and everything and learning out what you're doing the next day. And I'm sure you're going to be up early the next morning. So I'm sure it's going to be something like that, but I hope I can.
So lucky. I'm not
after the
coming,
expo.
man. If I was
Well,
there,
during the
I
expo.
promise you, I'd be at your door first thing in the morning. Or whatever time I get there, I'm gonna find
4
your
o'clock in the
location.
morning.
I'm knocking. I'll be like, "Where are we going?"
We're groupies.
Ah.
Yes, we're Safuu groupies.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what's all your plans? You know, when this all kind of kicks off and you make your millions or whatever, what's your plans?
Odie, you the millionaire.
Oh,
The NR, a millionaire. Poodle's the millionaire. So let's go. Let me hit Chalk the millionaire. So let's go. What y'all gonna do with all that money?
you're asking me, Susan?
I'm just asking all of you, like
Oh,
what?
Especially
Like,
Odie has.
you must
Odie has-
have sort of like
Yeah.
ideas about what you would do
Yeah.
with.
Odie
Yeah.
got 2
With
full
your
nodes,
wealth.
5 light nodes. Whew.
Yeah, I got 2 fulls and 5 lights, but I'm
Mhm.
selling my full node to Bobby, so we haven't done the transaction yet, but
Oh,
he's
wow.
gonna
amazing.
he's gonna yeah.
Nice.
That's
So my wife and I
fabulous.
both wholeheartedly agreed after that happened
Aw.
that he didn't get one. He's my best friend in the world. I take a bullet for that guy. So yeah,
Oh.
so he's gonna get it for cost what I paid for it, and
Yeah.
so that's cool.
Very cool.
That's amazing.
Right now, since you asked, I mean, I currently have 9,200 Safuu, and so it's not a ton, but it's definitely a
Ton.
decent amount. Well, it's not like 10 million like freaking Prado. Prado has a lot more than I do. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, to answer your question, Susan, my wife and I do have some plans. My 5 kids, as you probably have seen, they each get one of the lights. I've already put them in their own cold storage wallet address. And so that's good. They're all secure. And, you know, so we're going to find out, right, in basically 3 weeks on October 20th, we're all going to see for 90 days how much our Safuu X will be worth on the 20th of January. So if things go the way that I think they're going to go, or even half that good, I'll be retired by June at the very latest. I have something else in the works that I was going to be retired by then anyway. Safuu X, if it goes the way I'm thinking, I may be able to retire in February. But first we'll have to see how it goes. So, and I will not, this is my public promise, as I've done before, I am not dumping it. The way it looks right now, if the price is where it's at right now, I'll have just under $1 million worth of Safuu X on mainnet day. And if it goes up from where it's at now, any amount, I'll have a couple million at least, but I ain't dumping. I will take some profit, but like NR and I talked about on a previous stream, we're going to do it responsibly. Not everybody will. I know some people are going to lose their freaking minds and they're going to go, damn.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm like, damn, Odie's rich.
I'm moving in with Odie. Well, 3 of my 5 adult children are living in all of our extra rooms, so I don't have any room for him to grow. Still trying to get them out. So anyway, that's my answer to your question. So we'll see how it goes. And on the live stream, we're going to find out on January 20th. Yeah. What's anybody else got on thoughts on that?
I mean,
I was gonna start. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Curtis. Nah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Sure. It's a quick one. I was gonna move out of Hawaii just for tax purposes, but I'll be traveling, and I'll still always come back home. And yeah, I just want to travel, check out new places, and yeah, that's the main one I wanted to do.
Yeah.
How about you, NR?
Very cool. Actually, my Safuu bag isn't as large as you would think, because I'm actually one of the transactions that Greek bartered with there. So I did acquire another full node for a good bit of Safuu.
Wow.
So yeah, and I'm actually trying to acquire one more. So I'm kind of all in on Safuu X.
Woo.
So yeah. And if the node thing works out, like Curtius, I'd like to get out of the U.S. for tax purposes if it really becomes a money generating machine, and kind of take it from there.
So are the full nodes really going for that high of a price?
Well into the 5 figures. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How about you, Pride? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking once all y'all guys retire with the full nodes, because I only got 2 light nodes, I'm going to take over as the main YouTube ambassador for Safuu X. While y'all on y'all yachts and traveling the world, I'll be here entertaining y'all guys.
You're coming with us. Everyone in this room right now is going camping on the beaches of the moon.
How about you,
That's
Chuck?
all I want to do. I want to go camping everywhere.
Oh,
yeah.
You're going to go camping?
Everywhere.
Go camping
Nice.
all over your booty.
I love camping as well. Yeah.
Yeah. My wife's idea of camping is in a nice 5-star hotel. So
Yeah,
I'm right there with
that's
you,
how we
Odie.
go camping.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah. Whenever we go to Vegas, we have to stay in a nice 5-star. So every time we go, we stay somewhere really nice, and it's a fun getaway and everything. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. How about you, Chuck? What ideas do you have?
Yeah, I mean, I think myself and the current Mr. Chalk have talked. What happens when, not if, this happens, and we do have the money, and we just want to be comfortable. We want to move house into something not massive and luxurious, just in somewhere that we want to live and feel proud of. But also, I just want to support our 2 children as well, and make sure that they're adults, but make sure that they don't have the money worries that maybe we've had in the past, and just so that we're all comfortable and are worry free. That's what we want to do.
Yes. 100%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Susan? Any thoughts?
Mine's just quite different. I don't have any kids, so I've got 2 nieces and a nephew. So one of the things I'd like to do is just like to pay off their mortgages.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Anything to worry
Nice.
about. The other thing as well is my my first husband. Yeah, my first husband.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
She's gonna drop the current husband and find another one.
No. I've got no current husband. Believe me.
That loser. Yeah.
Right.
I'm only. I'm joking. Yeah, it was my first husband. Was a boxer. So I actually sponsor 2 boxers at the minute. If I got some extra cash, I would invest some money into them to, I suppose, go to get better training, maybe go to some international events, that sort of thing. That's what I'd like to do. But my first husband at the moment is actually critiquing their work, giving some feedback on, how they're doing and that. But I'd like to do that. I'd like to be a boxing sort of like sponsor person.
Wow.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's
Incredible.
cool.
Very cool.
In my wife and my plans, we're also paying off our mortgage, both of our cars. We don't have any other bills, so that's been nice. We've worked really hard
That's
to get
cool.
to that point.
Yeah.
But we plan to pay off all of our kids' bills as well, one time.
Yeah.
What they do after that,
Right.
Yeah.
that's up to them. But I plan to show them how to access their light nodes, and it's going to be amazing. I'm taking off the day of, and probably the day before before mainnet launch, because I always want to say Skynet launch because I love the Terminator movies too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classics.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, did you get 5 light nodes for each kid?
No. Oh my God, no. Just one for each of my 5 kids. So yeah, I mean, those won't be life-changing money, but it's something. It's something.
Listen, man, wow, 5 light nodes is life-changing money.
Yeah. It'll be something for them, and they'll always have them. So yeah, I'm excited that I could do that for my kids, and they don't know, and so it'll be a year from this Christmas. So a year and 2-3 months. That is when we're gonna reveal it. And I told my wife, I said, I think we should be really kind of rude, and for Christmas, the month of December, only give them like put 1 or 2 presents with their names. And oh man, it was really hard at work this year.
The economy.
Yeah, you can always say the economy.
The pound. Yeah.
I mean, Biden. God, he's killing me. Whatever. But yeah, it's gonna. I'll probably have to live stream that unbeknownst to them, their reactions, just so that we can see how.
That'd be great.
Some of them probably won't even know. They're like,
I hope they don't watch this. I hope they don't watch this video.
They don't watch anything I do. One of them's here right now, and he's down the hall, and he doesn't listen.
Oh.
He says, "You're his dad." Yeah, you're an American Ninja Warrior. I don't care. My dad does that.
Oh, that's
I'm
good
just
for
dad.
you. Yeah.
Crypto Easy says, shout out to all of you. Shout out to
Yay!
you.
Yeah. We love us some Easy.
Easy.
Easy is awesome.
Izzy.
He is so awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Odie, can I ask a very quick question about you? Because I think you said it. Just going back to the cold wallet question, have you got a separate cold wallet for each of the nodes, or have you put them all into one cold wallet?
Yeah, good question. I was able to, with the help of Greek, I was able to set up one for each one. So I have a separate one for each of my full nodes, and then 5 more separate ones, one for each of the light nodes that I own.
So separate
in my wallet.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's one
you can create
wallet.
as many.
One device, multiple wallets.
Oh, because I was about to buy 6 wallets, but of course that's stupid, isn't it? I can just.
Well, I don't know if I would say that. No, I wouldn't say that. But I'm actually planning on getting a few more or less for backup, so that if one dies or whatever happens, I have another one, and I'm getting safe deposit boxes in different banks. That's coming also, and that way I can have them. And then if something happens, my house burns down, Lord forbid, whatever, drop it in the toilet while I'm looking at my Safuu. Then I don't have to wait for another one to be shipped to me. So then I just have another one, and so that's my ultimate plan, is to have multiple of those. I also have a one of these steel
Oh, that's
what do you call it?
nice.
Seed phrase. Yeah, the seed phrase
Nice.
holder. I'm planning on buying several more of these as well. They're only $50 on the Keystone site is where I got that
Yeah.
when I got my the cold wallet. And yeah, I plan on having that in multiple places, multiple different safe deposit boxes too. I'm not
Nice.
paranoid, but I just know life happens, something, whatever. You can't just do it that,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
So Chalk, to answer your question
Yeah.
a little bit more, it really depends on what your goal is. If you want them to be in control of
Yeah.
what you're setting up for them, then they would want their own device.
Yeah.
That way they can transact in and out of it. But if you're just going to kind of put them in there and hold them for them, then you really only need one device. Yeah.
I'm going to have to do some thinking about this, guys. But I need to do it quickly because I need to order something.
Right.
Okay,
Now they could
thank
still bring that wallet up and they could look at it, say on MetaMask.
Ooh.
So they could see what's in it, but you would have to approve the transactions with your physical device if you only had one. Yeah, but they could see it.
Yeah.
That's a
Thank
lot
you
of
for that.
power.
That's really helpful. Yeah, it is a lot of power.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
I
can't
like the
go
way
wrong with
Susan
getting a couple of them though. Yeah.
Wow.
I think
Okay.
I think we're going to call it good within the next 10 minutes at the latest. We do have a couple more questions. Squire C says, if you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? Okay, Susan, you're in the hot seat. Go.
I like my name. I don't think I would change it.
Okay, just for fun. What if you could? Is there another name you've always thought? Yeah, if my parents didn't name me Susan, I would go with that one.
No, I've never thought about it.
Okay, fair
Yeah, I
enough.
never thought about it either.
How about you, Curtius?
Probably Terminator. No, I don't know.
That'd be so cool, man. That'd be rad. They're doing roll call. John here, Chalk here, Susan here, Terminator. Yeah. How about you, NR?
I always wanted to, not necessarily change my name, but I always wanted to add like Lord to the front of my name, if that makes sense,
Nice.
So I think that would be cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
You are totally
Yes.
endearing yourself to the two ladies here on the panel.
Yeah. Maybe with all those node profits, I'll buy a, because they do have
Lord
those. It's
Node.
like, I think
You
like
can buy a title.
$20,000. Yeah, you can buy
Yeah.
a piece of land that comes with the title in
Yeah.
Ireland, Scotland, and places like that. So maybe I'll do that. That would be cool. Yeah.
Up there next to Susan's cottages, right?
I can sell,
There you go.
I can sell you a bit of land out here.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll be in touch.
Pride, if you had another name, another first name, what would it be?
Oh man, you know what? I went through so much crap with my name, man. Going up to school. Oh god.
Because that, if anybody doesn't know, by the way, that is Pride's real first name, and it is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
go
know. I
ahead.
would probably say something simple like William, like my dad's name, son's name.
Ah.
Right on.
Pride is definitely special.
Yeah, I like Pride. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I get you though. I know. I'm sure
cool.
you were teased, unfortunately, growing up, and kids are just crap. But yeah, it's cool. It is really cool.
You have a lot of
My
pride.
brother. You take pride in that. Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
And I don't know if I told you guys, my sister name is Joy, so it's pride and
Yeah, you
joy.
did,
So I was
yeah.
like, we went through all of it.
Wow,
That's awesome.
That is really
That is
awesome.
That's cool though. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
How about you, Poodles? What would if you had to pick a different first name for yourself? What would it be?
I have no idea.
He's speechless.
I don't even know.
It must be
Pitbull.
just upper
Be a
right,
pitbull,
upper
man.
right quadrant.
I have
Be a
no
pit bull.
idea what I would call myself. The guy who introduces anyone special.
What's that?
The guy who introduces anyone special. The master of
Oh.
ceremonies.
MC.
Yeah.
MC Poodles.
There you go. Yeah. Right on. I always wanted to be TC when I was a kid growing up because my middle initial is C. First name is, well, you guys already know. My first name is Tim, and I've been on the show American Ninja Warrior. They gave it out, so I told people that when I first started my channel. So TC, I always wanted to be TC, but now it sounds kind of weird thinking about it. But if I had another choice, it would be awesome. Hey, where's Awesome? Right here. Right here.
Freaking awesome.
Right.
So we got Awesome and the Terminator
Yeah.
right there.
I like it.
Nice.
Gia says, hey, Gia's in the house. Yeah, Gia, our fellow YouTuber. I'd love to have you on a live, by the way, sir. Definitely. He says, greetings to all the heroes, especially the 2 heroines. A warning and our legend and maybe Odonado are going to be in my next video.
Oh,
Thanks, Gia. Very cool. Very
wow.
Or should I do the Dr. Evil?
Yeah.
$1 million. Yeah, cool. So I think we can't get to everybody's awesome comments and questions. That's one of the downsides of the super stream, and I am sorry to any of those that we've missed. We have to kind of take the good with the bad. The nice thing is we try to get the super stream idea is to get it out to as many folks as we can. Not everybody is subscribed to everyone's channel that is here on the panel. We would love it if you would show us some love and take a quick second, maybe open another tab and go to each of our channels and give us a subscribe. You don't have to watch us anymore. Just help us get monetized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
And then we can give back to the community in even more ways. And it's
right.
just it would be a
Subscribe
lot
to
of
everybody's
crap.
channel.
Yeah.
I need one more subscriber to hit 1,600. Who was
That's
about
Okay.
amazing.
I was going to say I'll make a new YouTube account right now, Pride, and then I will do it. But you're going to get somebody before I can do it anyway. So you're gaining momentum, bro. It's really cool. So I think what we'll do is we'll end the stream starting off. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. He's working, but he is always ever present. The Greek DeFi Guru.
The Greek.
Guru. Again, cheap sound effects is all you people are going to get until you monetize me. So fools, get out there. Give me, I only need 640 more people. So you can do that in 10 seconds. Come on, get in there. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Everybody up here, we might be able to talk Susan into getting her own channel. I'm gonna contact your mom. I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna contact your mom after the stream. I'm gonna tell her she needs to come over and put the pressure on her daughter. So she's gonna go, well, I'm monetized, honey.
My mother's very glamorous.
We need some safe.
Oh, so are you though?
Hey,
You're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Susan, we need some Safuu X honey. Some Safuu X honey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like it, Pride.
I love honey.
Yeah.
Safuu X, put Safuu X, a little emblem on there, label.
Yeah, I can
like
design
it.
that, no problem.
Start a little
It's the most
website.
delicious,
I like it.
naturally made from the sunny side of her country. Get your honey now.
I extracted it personally. So there you go.
Wow.
Wow.
That
Those
is
are
so cool.
mesmerizing to watch. Just watching those things, or do you just do the faucet thingy?
No, it's excuse me, it's raw honey, which means it's as it exists in the hive.
Cool.
So it's just basically we just pull the comb out and the squash the comb. This is like this is a little piece of comb here. I've just got this little bit here. See, can you see that there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got them in big combs, and then we squash them and keep the backs and squash the honey out, and the honey goes straight through a sieve into the jar. We don't do anything to it, so it's raw. Nothing else done to it. Not heated, not pasteurized in any way.
Are you bringing some honey
Baby,
to
I like
Dubai?
it raw.
I'm bringing a bunch of it out because apparently in Dubai,
You got the Wu-Tang shirt.
apparently in Dubai, something like this costs £90 UK pounds.
Wow.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's pretty
like
close
20
to 90
bucks.
US.
$90 US. Oh wow.
Yeah, the GBP right now is pretty close to our dollar.
Yeah, $90 for that in Dubai at the moment, like to buy real pure raw honey. So I thought I'd buy because I really need to convince Brian to let me on the yacht. So I thought I'd bring him a show bag. And you're not from Australia, so you don't know what a show bag is, do you?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, in Australia, each of the areas, they have like a summer show, and it's, they have these bags full of sweeties or what do you call them, candies and stuff like that, and like gifts, and they're called show bags. And so I'm going to bring Jason and Brian a show back over and hopefully convince them to let me on the yacht. So it'll
Like
include money.
gift basket.
It kind
Or-
of is, but it's
a bribe.
Yeah, yeah, bribe your way onto that yacht. I like
Yes.
it. Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
like
gotta
it.
do
So-
what I've got to do, you know.
So Chuck and Pride, if I may, Greek is still listening, and we need Prado also. He's probably at work, or maybe he just got off. I'm not sure. I think I saw a reference that he might be not feeling so well today. So if you're listening, Prado, best thoughts to you. Hopefully you're not
Yeah.
sick. We don't want you to be sick, especially right
Feel
before
better, brother.
Dubai.
Yeah.
But so for you VIPs, you have a mission, and you don't get to choose to accept it. You're just gonna. This is your mission that Odie is giving to you for. When you get your hands on Brian, it's your job to make sure that we get Susan confirmed to be on the yacht and Bobby to be on the yacht. That is your mission, and you are accepting it.
Susan's my
My-
plus one.
Yeah.
So can
Okay,
someone just
okay.
kiss him and say it was from Poodles? Anybody. Someone give him a kiss and say it was from Poodles.
Yeah.
Operation Susan. I like it.
Susan and I are already hatching a plan, aren't we, my love?
Yes, we are indeed.
right.
So, and it's all about girl power.
Yes,
But
I
yeah,
like
but we definitely need to get Bobby on as well, because he's your plus one, isn't he, Odie? So
Yeah. We got to do a handstand battle. I can't do a battle with
Yeah.
nobody else. I got to have it
No,
with
and I'm
Bobby,
not
because
gonna
Bobby
do
and I
it.
can do we do handstands together when we do
Oh,
ninja competitions and
duets.
stuff. So
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm gonna
So we-
win.
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I'm 5 years older than he is, and I'm still gonna kick his butt. Hey, I just thought for a second I might share this. I figured out how to do it correctly. So just ending this stream, and we'll come back for quick thoughts from everybody right after this. I'm going to share my skydive video, because I'm so super pumped that on Monday, when I'm in Dubai waiting for all of you to come, Bobby and I are going to go skydiving. This
Oh
this
my
guy
God.
that you're going to hear is my skydiving instructor, and who I did the tandem with. This guy he makes me think of Poodles, because he has that kind of energy. Let's see if I can.
Let's do this. That's the team. That's the team. We started from the bottom. We're going to be there.
Audio is good.
We're going
Audio's
north.
good.
Going up. Yeah, Gator
American
City.
Ninja Warrior. Trying to Ninja, baby.
American Ninja Warrior Express. Yeah, baby.
That guy was such a trip. His first name was Trinity, like in the Matrix. He was so cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I'll be doing this over the palm with Bobby on Monday in Dubai.
Oh my god.
Dubai incoming. Hey, Bobby's in here.
Oh, awesome. Bobby!
Wow.
Yeah, he did, because he knows I am.
Odie, Bobby just commented.
Yep. We got some serious hang time on that guy, too.
Wow.
Yes. We also have another Operation Get Chalk to 1000, so she can fly down with
Yeah.
everybody else.
Oh my
Yes.
god. So I'm on 657.
We can make it.
657.
We can make it happen, everybody.
Okay,
657.
That's just
Come on,
just
guys.
over 300. Yeah, we can get you there. We
Yeah.
can get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know my man, Mr. Bobby. You know I'm going to kick your butt. And
Oh.
now I'm trying to. He's sending me messages. Yeah. We've been talking a lot lately, getting our plans together for Friday and stuff for the trip. And I was like, yeah, we have to get you on the yacht, because we got to have a battle. And so
Yeah.
we're practicing. And if anybody doesn't know, I've been doing my 12 handstands for Dubai, getting ready for Dubai. So I do a short every day. And as soon as we get off this stream, I have to hurry up and record it, because I got to go to work in just over an hour. So I'm on day number 8 of handstands for Dubai. So got to get myself ready, because when Bobby
Amazing.
brings it, he brings it. So when we do ninja competitions together, he usually beats me, but I've actually gotten the upper hand on 1 or 2. So yeah, we're right in there. We're very super competitive. But anyway, let's go around really quick, just like 30 seconds. Final thoughts. We'll start with you, Chalk. Anything you want to talk about?
No, just say love you guys, love you all, love everybody who's supporting us. Yeah, special shout out to everybody, all the YouTubers and anybody who's going to Dubai. We're going to have a wicked time, but we're there to bring it to the community, and we're going to do it for you. Please do subscribe to myself and anybody else. Well, everybody on this stream, if you're not already subscribed. But of course, everybody who's going to Dubai that has a YouTube channel, because you don't want to miss out on anything. And I literally cannot wait. Thank you for having me on, Odie.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. Okay, Pride, I want to see your hands. Put your hands up.
I'm not.
You are not allowed to touch the keyboard today.
I'm not touching anything.
You sit on your freaking hands. Give us your final thoughts, brother.
Oh man, I was waiting. Like I said, I can't wait to get to Dubai, guys. I'm gonna be live streaming. I don't care how much it costs on my phone, but I'm gonna give y'all the Safuu news you deserve. Right.
Got mine, by the way.
Very
Thank you for the tip.
Yeah. I got my Emirates somewhere here.
It's gonna be fun.
Here's my money, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to go.
Oh my God, I'm still organized. Haven't got any yet.
Curtius, rock on, my man. What do you got to say?
Love you all. It was a pleasure meeting Susan. It was great to have you today. And I do have an analogy when comparing Safuu to Safuu X, and why people aren't sacrificing over it is, would you invest into a flip phone company, or would you invest into something like an Android or Apple, where they have a ton of apps and developers on it, and they can continuously build and create utility for that phone? So yeah, keep Rebase hodling, and thank you.
You sure you're only 32? Because you got the wisdom of a 50-year-old, brother.
Oh yes,
our resident Barry White, Curtius, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, man. I love it. I love your thoughts.
I'm stoked I was able to have a great morning with you guys on my birthday. So thanks again.
Oh, happy birthday.
That is so awesome.
Thank you.
Poodles, lay it down,
you
brother.
already
30
know,
seconds.
brother. I'm super pumped, super stoked, super excited, ready to watch all of your live streams, ready to pump up the army, ready to do whatever it is we got to do to make sure our community doesn't ever fade to any of the BS that's out there, because we're unstoppable. We're mother flipping animals, and I'm ready to go.
I love you, man. You are so awesome. And lay it down.
Just glad to be here this morning. It was a pleasure meeting Susan for the first time. Glad to have Chuck back from vacation. Just happy to be here. So many positive things happening. Excited for you guys going to Dubai. Excited to see your videos. Excited to see where this whole thing's headed. So, thanks again for having us, Odie, and Susan. Very nice to meet you.
Yes, indeed. And now to the lovely Susan Emerson. Her internet debut, Safuu debut, we'll say. And it has been an absolute pleasure getting to know you, Susan, and having you on the show with us, giving us your thoughts as you're another Safuu investor, right? You just nothing up here. What's that?
I said she's gonna be my camera woman on a yacht. Once I tell Brian to get you on a yacht, you gotta be my camera woman. That's the deal.
Would love to be your
That's the deal.
It's too bad that Bobby and I can't get a deal with the UAE to let them have us tandem skydive onto the yacht. No, that would be so epic. That would be Super Bowl.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool. Susan, do you have any final thoughts? Anything about Safuu or anything you'd like to share with folks before we go?
I think the first thing I'd like to say is, Odie, thank you for inviting me onto the show tonight, and it's just been wonderful. I think that in terms of Safuu or Safuu, it's pronounced differently depending on where you're from. The people that are involved in this project are just phenomenal, and it does feel, it's like a bit cliche. It sounds like, we're like a family. And even though, we sort of met a few of you on here tonight, I've spoken to a lot of you on the Discord before, and we're a tight-knit community. And I think that's the difference between what we have in Safuu compared to some of these other DeFi projects out there. I think it's what's going to pull us through to be superstars.
Well said. Well said.
Well done.
I still can't wait to meet you in Dubai.
Aw.
That is going to be so amazing. It's just going to be the start of wonderful stuff for everybody in our community. It's just going to be so awesome. We're coming up on an hour 56 plus minutes. So this went a little bit long, but I'm very happy we're all able to be here. I'm sorry that Greek had to get going. He did have to go back to work. And I did invite Prado. I always invite everybody. Prado was not able to be here today. So, hopefully he's been in almost every one of my live streams. Some people have commented like, why don't you invite Prado? Hey, he's always invited. I always invite everybody. It's not just me. So, it's not just me on the stream. So I like it this way better than if I can't do it by myself. I could never do what Dan does. I mean, Dan, he could just, I don't have to say it. He could just sit there and go and go and go. I can't do that. I'd be in 2 minutes into it. I'd be like, does anybody have a question? Because I'm dying here. I'm dying here.
Well, you have the wig though, Odie. So,
Yeah, well, and hide my face. Yeah. So I'm gonna take us out, and everybody stay. Pride, let me see your hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we? I don't think we got to. Did we get to NR?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We got everybody. We got everybody.
Cool.
Thanks, though, Carthius.
Thank you for watching my back and making sure I didn't screw this up.
Much love to everybody out there.
So this is what I've got to say. Down, down, baby, down, down the roller coaster. Sweet, sweet, baby, sweet, sweet. Don't let me go. Shimmy, shimmy, coca pop, shimmy, shimmy, rock. Shimmy, shimmy, coca pop, shimmy, shimmy, rock. I met a girlfriend, a Triscuit. She said, Triscuit, a biscuit. Ice cream, soda pop, vanilla on the top. Ooh, Shalita, walking down the street 10 times a week. I met it, I said it, I stole my mama's credit. I'm cool, I'm hot, sucking the stomach through my times. All right, that's the end of our super multi-channel stream. If that didn't make you hit the close button, nothing else will. Be thankful for all the opportunities that you have in life and love hard on your family. And remember always, fellow investors, chance favors the prepared mind.